Hello everyone, it's Leon here from Games Radar and I'm joined by Dave.
Hello.
And well, Fallout 4 has been announced, and if Future Me gets this message in time, you should be watching this video to a trailer analysis. But we're going to pick through some of the big things. First of all, colour.
Yes, by God, that's changed, hasn't it? Obviously I'm a big fan of Fallout 4. I mean, it's a really funny, witty, crazy game when you get into it. But the fact that it's so blasted and desolate and universally grey and brown, I think put a lot of people off finding that. Yeah. This one, however, completely different.
Lovely, yeah, bright colour.
It's like really, really bright and airy and spacious as well. You know, it's...
We now also have the sort of unanimously decided location is Boston. There's a load of sort of Boston stuff in there. So there's a boat, or a ship, I should say, that looks like it's done up to be an airship. That's the USS Constitution. The State House is a large gold dome. That apparently was bulldozed in real life in the 60s, but obviously Fallout follows a different timeline. Paul Revere statues in there. Fenway Park is the large sort of metal shutter you see with the baseball statue outside. So this all ties into the Institute, which is the sort of the mysterious... basically the remains of the MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, that's mentioned sort of in the series, but I don't think it's ever been seen before.
No. So there's a whole new kind of narrative from the area that we're going to be exploring here.
And a new vault as well, like the vault we see shutting down is Vault 111, which has never been mentioned before. It's got no prior history, so we don't know anything about it.
Yep.
And there's a dog as well. We see a dog. We don't know. It's unlikely it's dog meat again.
No. But interesting how much focus he gets in the trailer, though.
He ties the whole thing together. There's a couple of interesting things in the trailer. Firstly, the sort of the focus cutting between the past and the present, like really kind of emphasising two timelines almost.
I can't decide whether that's just kind of like it's been a while since a Fallout. If you haven't played one, this is what it's about, or whether there is definitely going to be more. Like with the MIT thing being based on a very real, a very real organisation, there's going to be a lot more kind of digging back into the origin stuff going on.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, we can find out sort of more about that sort of stuff. There's a lot of other things. I'm just going to whistle through some quick stuff. So there's a Mr. Handy in there. There's a Protectatron. There's a Death Claw. There's some kind of crab, but it didn't look like a Mirelurk. I wasn't quite sure what that was. There's
Boston crab.
Boston crab, yeah. There's something that there was sort of ghouls attacking. They almost looked like they had exoskeletons on, but that could just be sort of their armour. Sugar bombs are in there, Nuka-Cola in there. There's a garage where you see like a Brotherhood of Steel armour thing hoisted up on chains. There's a load of stuff in there. There's a laser rifle, there's a minigun, there's what looked like training books in a rotating stand, there's a bobblehead
as well.
There's loads and loads of stuff in there. Interestingly, at the end, the character speaks, which is a new thing for sort of Fallout. If that's artistic, or
it may just be a kind of narrative device to kind of hook you at the end of the what's been a largely wordless trailer in terms of direct characterization, but at the same time that's going to be a really interesting change
if it does talk
for the storytelling and characterization.
And obviously we saw lots of beautiful kind of Mad Max almost style kind of old metal towns. The mysterious stranger appeared outside a theatre, and I've forgotten the name of that theatre, but that's a famous place in Boston. It's only so far, it's only naming PS4, Xbox One and PC, so it doesn't look like there's any last gen support, despite its slightly last gen look. That trailer was all in game apparently.
But I mean, ultimately, I see the lack of last gen being a good thing because I would never want a game of what feels like it's with the air travel and all the different locations, the forestry. It feels a lot more expanded, so I wouldn't want that to be held back by.
And we saw with Skyrim really that struggle to be able to keep track of all the spoons and forks you moved around in the game. That caused the error on PS4 with the lack of RAM. But there you go. There's a full analysis here of all the new details for new Fallout 4. It's not exactly a huge surprise. It leaked loads anyway, and it was leaking right up to the point it was announced. But if you have any questions, leave a comment, and we shall speak to you guys later.